Da, 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 da. Okay, we're back. And I was doing another dance. So, before you sits Durga Sin. She's definitely glad that you have freed her friend VtM, but she does seem to, like, have a level of disbelief on you. Definitely.
Wow. No one believes in us.
No, probably not.
Not even us, honestly.
Yeah.
No. So
we know we're going to fail.
What do you want
All
of
right.
me? Why have you come seeking me out? Why have you gotten your friend to come and help you? My friend to help you seek me out?
It appears there is now a need for the sword you once held and the sword that she protected.
She kind of raised her eyebrow. And how would you know of these blades? And why would you seek them?
I'm assuming the Gase wouldn't.
Not with someone that knows about
me.
Yeah. If it's someone that would know about
Okay.
him, no.
He who held the other has instructed us to find them.
Even if I should believe you that he would be seeking out them, why would he be searching now?
Trying to remember if he told us why.
Okay, if you're not remembering, he basically said he didn't necessarily felt like they were needed, but he sensed a stirring of something that was going on since in the last couple of, like, the last decade, that he felt like darker presences were becoming more forefront. And he feared that blades like them might be needed in the days to come.
Ah. Yeah, that.
Okay. Many dark things have occurred. Many dark things that have caused great torment. You see where I must hide now. My native lands broken. This, my adopted home, broken.
Aha! Pulls out Cromwell's ring.
She'll have her child come over, take it, show it to her. This is indeed his ring, which you would have either parted with if you had slayed him, or he had given it to you. He's going to just throw it back to you. Which, I'm guessing you're not the types that could have easily killed him.
Honestly, had no desire to in the first place.
You might be in some luck, and in other ways, not very lucky. Unfortunately. The blade you seek was last seen with a man named Victor. Victor never returned it to me. As far as I know, he still has it. Or did something with it. As for my blade is in a place that is safe, but not able to be retrieved by myself.
That's what he said. No, that's literally exactly what he said. He said he could not retrieve it because he was going to be recognized if he went back to his castle.
With the fall of the Shadow Curtain, I've been unable to safely return to my home. I shall kind of give this sneer. Friend of mine had erected it. But with her loss, and the loss of what had happened here, well, things have not been as strong as they were. Me and my kin survived, but we were forced to leave with the fear that lupines would finish us off once the forces of Baba Yaga were destroyed. They now control that area. As for myself, we fled here. Know, VtM, that I and many of my kin survived the madness of the week. I'm sure you've heard of it, and VtM will indeed say yes. They informed me what happened. The shadow curtain, which protected us, it had kept us safe, at least what's left of it, once Baba Yaga fell. That I can only assume. It weakened the connection to the death, thankfully. We had to follow under her command for quite some time. Nearly, it was about 8 years. But think about that. 8 years under the control of a vicious hag.
Of a vicious... You cut out.
Vicious hag. If not for my own worries about deaths of such ancients, I would have been glad to see her dead. But I digress. My happiness and my sadness are both combined. So you see, if you wish to claim my blade, you'll have to travel to my old domain in Russia and face against the possible lupines which patrol those areas. Or, if you wish to reclaim the blade of your friend, you will have to find Victor. And he is a conniving gangrel, if I ever knew one.
What difficulties might we encounter finding your blade? Or do the lupines protect it? Are they aware of it?
Lupines is an old term for Garu. Werewolf.
Yeah, werewolves. Yeah. No, I got that.
Yeah. They probably do not know of it. As for Victor, he might be even dead. He served Baba Yaga, was the head of her army of the night. Perhaps he claimed the sword for himself as to be a great general. So as far as I know, both blades may be in lupine hand. We abandoned my old home because when the forces of Baba Yaga were wiped out upon her death by a seemingly resurgence of the beasts, well, I was not going to stay around and join them in dying again. I know not of what they would have done or would have taken it.
Do you believe they would have recognized it for what it is, or just seen it as a sword?
They have their own senses. They would have sensed the powers, and the powers that it could have been not only to fight others, that they would be their enemies. You forget, these beasts are willing to take great risks to slay things that they feel are tainted. Should have one found it and sensed its abilities, especially the sword that Victor once held, they would have sensed that it had an ability that could definitely destroy our kind, or something more dark. And the magics on it are magics that are not like some of the ones you would be encountered with. Kuldanic magic is much more natural. It's one of the few kindred magics which are less, as they would put it, corrupt in nature. It does not require the blood the same way that, let us say, thaumaturgy does, or some of the others. And, of course, they would see necromancy as something just as dark. I do not know what they would feel of the other magic, though.
Oh, that's pretty much all we needed.
So, well, we need one more thing at the end of this. So, Vlad's sword was forged of Kuldanic magic, correct?
Both swords were forged with Kuldanic magic.
Both.
Yes.
His is more designed to fight demons, and hers is more designed to fight vampires.
No,
Supernatural beings.
She was talking about Vlad's sword there. Vlad's sword is mainly used to fight demons. That is the overwhelming ability. But as a side effect, it is very good at killing supernatural beings.
Okay. And her sword, Anakurin, is the destroyer of Methuselahs.
It is actually unsure what the Anakurin can do. It's a sister sword. And you know that she assisted in creating it too. She used...
That was the name you gave us for it. Destroyer of Methuselahs.
Yes.
Yeah. But its actual abilities are unknown?
Its actual true abilities are unknown. It is said to be as powerful as Dracula's sword. And you know Dracula's sword can slay the most powerful demons and does horrible things to supernatural creatures that it strike into. So you can only assume that it is made to do something else. You don't know the exact abilities of it. Like, you've heard a couple of things about Dracula's sword. That it... Let's see here. Yeah. It drains kind of the blood of, or the essence of those things it kills. And, you know...
That seemed useful.
Yeah. It's really supposed to be like if you're striking into like a demon, you steal the demon's power so you can fight more demons, kind of thing. So it was really
That's Vlad's.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that we know that much.
And it's got a lot of other like that one has a lot more rumors about it, though, is the thing.
His pretty much gets stronger the more you kill with it.
Yeah. The main aspects of it were Kuldanic sorcery, but you do know that it was a combination of Kuldanic sorcery and some thaumaturgic rituals and some other things that helped to forge it. Like Durgasin, if you like would have required it, she does not know Kuldanic sorcery. She knows some thaumaturgy and necromancy. There were others present that brought forth the Kuldanic sorcery that was the core of bringing this all together.
Okay.
She's actually a pretty decent master of thaumaturgy, too.
Okay.
She's just as skilled as thaumaturgy as she is at chemistry.
Oh boy. So, can you give us any further information on where we might start looking for either your sword or Victor?
She can give you the information. She'll give you some information of where to look. For her, it's a former Soviet state is where she was located out of.
Okay.
So she can say, if you want to look for my sword, you could try going there. I do not guarantee that it's still there, but it might be. Or if you want to try looking for Victor, she will gladly share with you the areas that Baba Yaga was supposed to be kind of rule from.
Sure.
The territory that she ruled from.
Okay.
Baba Yaga, who she will scoff often, and is very powerful and old. Was.
I was gonna say, isn't she dead?
Oh, she is dead. But, yeah. Okay. You be glad you don't have Samuel here. Let me put it that way. She would have disliked Samuel completely because he's a Nosferatu. And Baba Yaga is the progenitor of the entire Nosferatu line.
Oh yeah, it's a good job he's missing.
I thought she was a gangrel.
Baba Yaga? No.
Yeah, she's Nosferatu.
She's Nosferatu. She had a gangrel working for her. Victor. She had basically an army that she created. And had, like... And so
Okay.
She ruled over Russia with, like, an iron fist, basically.
In my notes, I have one of the greatest gangrels died, Baba Yaga, in that time, during the Week of Nightmares. Or after the Week of Nightmares.
I don't know how that happened. Maybe I mentioned something about gangrels, because I was talking about something.
Or maybe it was one of the greatest gangrels died, and Baba Yaga died. And I just missed the "and" because it just cut out or something.
That could have happened, yeah.
Then I need to fix that note.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is... Okay. Like, you can pick up some information. I'll just give you a small background. I don't know how much of this your characters would actually know, but she was a 4th generation. So she was a child of the Nosferatu Antediluvian, and technically speaking, her clan would be of the Niktuku, which were technically the Nosferatu's Antediluvian's clan, but that clan is kind of in the shadows, and she basically left it because the Nosferatu Antediluvian was a dick.
Fun.
And effectively she rebelled and created an entire bloodline.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. The last thing that we would request of you, unless there's anything else, either of you two.
Good. She also will warn you. Let me just see if this character. Beware of Vasilia. She still may be in that area.
Vasilia with a TH?
Vasilia.
Like, Vasilia.
Yeah, I'll put this into game chat here. Beware of Vasilia. Why is that printing out like that? That was weird. Give me a second to redo that there. Like, I tried to, like, copy and paste this name, and it didn't work right. Because, yay. There we go. Vasilia. She may still stalk Russia. She was the one that took Baba Yaga's life.
Vasilisa?
I don't know. It could be Vasilisa. Vasilisa.
Probably be Vasilisa.
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 Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really depends on where she actually came from originally.
Yeah.
Which
we can handle off.
Yeah, we don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I'm just trying to like read. Look, I'm checking here. I do not know. Yeah.
Do you believe she would have cause to attack us?
I do not know. No one knows of what happened to this Niktuku once she slew Baba Yaga. It is only known that she is the one that did it, and came in the guise of a small girl.
Is it known why she did it?
Oh, guys, that's going to be dangerous for me.
Because...
Wait, how small?
Because Absbillard ordered it, of course. Why else?
Absbillard?
Absmillard. I will put this also in chat because I will butcher his name also. Oh
What,
my God.
do you know the origin language of these?
Absmillard is probably Middle Eastern. Okay. So, if we go by... I'm just gonna laugh at this one here. If we go by, like, biblical stories matching with vampire stories, because they do a lot of times, and it's hard to say where they actually are true and where there are false, he was the wicked son of King David. But basically, he's the third generation Nosferatu. He's the Nosferatu antediluvian. Because Absmillard said to do it.
Gotcha.
Oh, God. Yeah. And because you have looked up some stuff on the Book of Nod, I'll give you that maybe you know that the one that led the murder of the second generations was Absmillard. He was one of the leading figures. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. The betrayal of the second generation by the third generation, he was one of the people that pushed it forward. Because remember, the Ventru one was the one that tried his best to return things to normal afterwards. It was probably like, maybe we shouldn't, and then he got killed later on.
Yeah, okay.
Ventru like that, that's a story for them. Our like, super sire is dead, but he was a good guy. And that's why you should listen to us.
Okay. And is it known whether Absmillard is dead or not?
Oh, God, no,
Because we're pretty sure the Ravnos antediluvian is dead. We're pretty sure the Ventru antediluvian was dead.
Oh, she will, if you actually ask about that, she will let you know. There are rumors that the Ravnos antediluvian is not the only one that has woken up.
Oh.
He's the only one that woke up and made himself known.
Well, lovely.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did he succeed?
That's...
God. Yeah.
That's great.
I'm gonna guess that failed, just because they mentioned this here, and I'm guessing it failed. Just something, like, weird about Absmillard that he planned. I'm just saying. Yeah.
So, the last thing, as the dawn approaches, you would request the safety of your home to rest.
Show off your place.
Oh, thank God.
Before we go, I'm just gonna turn back to I just had her name and I've forgotten it.
Vitamin or Durgason?
No, not Vitamin, Durgason. There we go. And ask her if by chance she's heard of us before.
She'll kind of like look with an eye open and be like, "No, not at all."
Good. I like it that way.
Spasibo, starshi. Turn around and walk away.
Dawn, are you gonna do anything?
Oh, Dawn is doing nothing. She's not fucking with this.
Well, I mean, like, because you have that connection to Ravnos, are you, like, trying to, like, make friends at all?
Oh, I'm keeping that a secret. I'm not having more Ravnos ditch me. I'll make friends with them and then they'll leave me like my family did.
Like everybody did, apparently.
Yeah, everyone's just like leaving. She doesn't cope with abandonment well. She ignores it. She pretends it doesn't exist.
Nathan's here for you.
Until he leaves too.
Speaking of, I'm going to be gone, Nick.
All right. So you'll rest the evening, or the day, I should say, and the next morning, all of you will awaken, and what are your plans with VtM?
Ask what she wants to do. She has no need to come with us if she doesn't feel like it, but...
But we would greatly appreciate any aid she could give us,
Yeah.
especially as she presumably has some experience in Russia. And what area was... were both swords more or less Russia-ish?
Would have been Soviet, I would have called it. The one where Durga's in would have been southern Russia, which is now... I have to figure out which Soviet state it's in. You know, it's like on the other side of the Himalayas kind of thing, you know? In a former Soviet state kind of thing. So it definitely would have had easy connection between India and Russia at that point in time. Less now, because you got a nice, you know, country barrier in the way.
Sure.
While, like, I would say, like, Baba Yaga is probably nice, like, central Russia. Nice, cold, open, not a lot there, you know, kind of thing. The wastelands of Russia. I don't know if it's actually wastelands, because there's probably a lot of trees and people and things that are nice, but I'm like that, like, big open space, you know, you got, like, Moscow on one side and Siberia on the other, and everything in the middle, which I'm not sure even what's there most of the time, because I don't look on a map enough.
Okay.
And now you know I don't know enough about Russia.
So what counts as southern Russia? Because there's like a really, really long southern border.
Yeah. Give me a second here to get a map of it, just so I can look at all the countries. Okay, so, let's say, I'm not going to pronounce this right, but Kyrgyzstan, the one that's the KYRGYZ Stan. I think this is a correct map.
Is it a former Soviet state?
It's a former Soviet state, yeah.
Okay.
It's a former Soviet state. It's just south of Kazakhstan. So it has a border with so it's like effectively from India, you kind of have to go through Pakistan, China, and then you get to there. If you're heading straight north from India. So it's like over the mountains just a little bit through like past the China's part of the mountains into there. I would say
so basically it's like 4 times as far from New Delhi as we are right now.
Yes, you're probably not going to easily walk there or drive there even. That's a plane ride away.
Yeah.
The other side, I'm going to say outside of Perm, Perm in Russia. That's the closest major city to where Baba Yaga was. So right in that area, near the Kama River.
Okay.
I have provided information. I will write this down so I remember these things right now. Because if I don't write these down, I'm going to, like, mess up these words a lot.
Okay.
It'd be Kyrgyzstan.
Thank you. I will probably not say that correctly. It will be awful.
Man, mapping that area is a friggin' mess. Because it looks like Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan all fit together like a fucked up puzzle.
Yes. Yep. So it's an area that's a real mess of a map.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I did click again to like a few. It's worse than I thought. Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan. There's a whole bunch in there. There's like...
Yeah.
And they're all really awful. So, yes.
Lovely. That's going to be a fun place to go.
Mm-hmm. The former Soviet states are just not fun.
Now, Well,
Mhm.
I imagine that current Soviet states probably not much better.
True that. Which one
Also
do
a
you...
lot colder.
Yeah. Which would you prefer going to? You have 2 leads for 2 swords.
The less deadly one.
Yeah.
Dawn!
What are the threats? One's werewolves, and the other, what's the other one?
Werewolves.
Oh.
So they're
Basically-
both werewolves.
Okay,
Pretty much,
werewolves?
as far as you know, both werewolves. Maybe something that would want to kill off Samuel, but you don't have him
We don't have it. Yeah.
right now. I mean,
No.
that's good. Possibly other threats. I mean, it's like a place that was ruled over by a vampire for like 2,000 years. In the last 20 years, lost its owner and basically has descended into this little bit of chaos. I mean, probably there has been some order restored in 20 years, but consider that Baba Yaga basically had that shadow curtain over Russia for quite a while.
Yeah. We're gonna go south. Let's go to the south one.
Kyrgyzstan, let's go.
Mhm.
I
All
chose
right.
the harder one to pronounce.
It's Kyrgyzstan.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. No one is.
Fair enough.
I don't remember half the words in English. Like, another language on top of this is just too much to ask me at the age.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
It's weird because I soaked language when I was a kid. Now I don't remember any of it.
It happens. We all lose it.
Ooh. The Perm Regional Museum exhibits metal castings and rare books in the 19th century Meshikov house.
Ooh.
Does it have swords?
Probably.
I mean, there's a slight difference stealing a sword from a school museum and stealing it from, like, a large city's museum.
Mm-hmm.
Not to dawn there isn't.
All right, well, I'm glad we're going to Kyrgyzstan then.
Wacky guy.
Yeah, I think
People
you're
are
right,
like when
one.
it comes down to
Yep.
it. But yeah, I mean, I think the
Oh, great. I love it when something randomly plays on when I'm trying to, like, figure out some stuff about who
Oh,
else you might see in Europe. In Russia, if you go there. I guess it's going to be pretty equivalent, though. So, Kyrgyzstan it is, though. Alright.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I suggest that she recommends we start in a town called Osh, because that's also really easy to pronounce.
sure.
Yeah.
Put that
All right,
please
Osh.
please put that in chat so I can, like, spell that out and look into it over
Yeah.
the next week. and be able to, like, remember.
Alrighty.
But
Putting
actually,
in-
since you said you're going to Kyrgyzstan, Fidame will say, I will go with you. It seems that my friend had left some things behind, and perhaps we have a chance to visit her old sanctuary, and if anything remains, I may gather it for her. Oh, Osh is so easy.
Yeah. See? I'm helping you out, buddy.
Yes. Look, if you were going to Mongolia, rather than going to Ulaanbaatar, I would have you go to Moron. I know it's not pronounced Moron, but it's spelled that way, and I love it. It's probably pronounced slightly weirder and different, but Mongolians, you do have a city that's spelled that way. Yep. It's got
I'm
like
trying to help you out with Chakrata, but it didn't.
anyway. All right. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Sure. Ooh. So, yep. Kyrgyzstan it is. All right. So I guess all of you will head back to your snowy hotel the next night and be able to get back in time for the next dawn. I mean, it's like a day's travel each way up into the mountains, unfortunately. For
I
you.
hope not. I hope it's a night's travel each day. Each
Well,
way.
technically speaking, that's true, but still. Night's
All right.
travels, days travels. It's a long time of unpleasantness. Candy will be
Oh.
glad that you're back. And be like,
Yeah.
I was so worried for you. If you weren't going to come back, I was going to call some authorities. Though I was talking to some authorities, and they were like, have they been dead for 3 days?
Huh.
And I was like, no. Wait, dead? And then I was like, well, maybe I could use Nathan's credit card to order some, private people to come looking for you. Because I knew my Nathan, he was a tough man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Daddy.
Yep. Did you
But then-
discuss your
then I
future in
used your credit
acting with
card
Sai?
And ordered some fresh clothes, which came in early today. You know, they got such nice little dresses from this place.
Yes,
Oh, and Sai's such a nice boy.
Yeah.
He's got such a funny thing. You know, he just has to loosen up, just like your friend Leslie does. And where's Samuel?
Samuel is otherwise occupied, taking care of some other business.
Oh, I was worried because I hadn't seen him, and I was thinking to myself, did I just not notice Samuel was around?
No, you are absolutely correct. Very, very perceptive, Candy.
I know, Sugar, I know. All right, ladies, it's time for a party. We're heading down with Sai to New Delhi. He's going to introduce us to some nice men there, and then I'm going to be heading home. I know you have some more business to do, but I'm afraid I got business too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an upcoming lady.
Mm-hmm. Were you able to discuss your future acting career with Sai?
Oh, you know I'm not much of an actress. Being Mrs. Friendzone is tough enough as it is. Anyway, bye, honey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
That's because you're so uptight, Leslie. Jeez.
He's just gonna scoff.
I'm not uptight.
I don't seem to recall I was the one helping you try and get laid by a certain, Romanian gangster, but
You were, and unfortunately we all failed that night.
but I'm the uptight one, not that's fine.
Oh, no, he was uptight as well. All right. Well, thank goodness for that.
Okay. So, I guess, you can retrieve Fieldings. He'll be chewing on something, you're not sure what.
I don't want to know.
Never
what.
on.
It's crunchy and
It's crunchy,
I don't
and
wanna
it
do
wiggles, and it, makes his mouth kind of, wiggle a little bit as he gets it in there before he crunches down the final last crunch,
Mm-hmm.
Feelings, have you considered making sure they're dead before you eat them?
What?
Nothing, dear lad, nothing.
Eat what? As he, puts it out of his mouth.
Did you enjoy your time with Candy?
No!
Oh,
I think she thinks I work for you. I keep having to tell her that I work for someone else. That I'm just,
grows on you.
helping you out.
and we greatly appreciate it, Fieldings. Thank you.
Fieldings, you are a man, correct?
Yes?
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
All right, then.
Wonder if he's part gangrel.
Fieldings,
Oh,
how do you go to the bathroom?
I just do. Jeez, unlike you, I'm still somewhat alive. Thank you very
See,
much.
I'm beginning to doubt that, Fieldings. I'm beginning to doubt that very
was
much, I must say.
married, and I'm still loyal to her. Thank you very much. Maybe
You're
she's
married?
Very,
You're
she's,
married? What the?
she's very dead now, but I'm still loyal. You, a proper gentleman.
Fieldings.
As she's crunching down
Fieldings.
another thing. A proper gentleman knows when to keep things. As you see, something wriggling out of his mouth. And just...
Fieldings, how long has your dear love been passed?
Probably about 100 years. But still.
You know it's death
You-
do us part, right? The
Fieldings.
part of the death.
Do you not think that your dear love would want you to make the most of your life in her absence?
Don't really have much of a life now, thank you. I spent a lot of time with a friend who did very not friend things with me for a while until my employer returned and came and got me again, and now I'm dedicating my time to him.
And now you
I
are
don't let-
safely in his employ.
I don't let my certain nether regions dictate my life like apparently a lot of you horn dogs do.
Excuse you, that is
least-
my food you're talking about.
At least my employer is polite about it, and in a way marries them.
He has a harem. You know that, right? Like,
Yeah,
Look,
that doesn't really count, dude.
I
Yeah.
respect it because you have to realize that perhaps he has some influence of his old times, which has some influence of the Persian variety. They had a lot of wives, did they not? I'm pretty sure
They did.
the old Romanians had a lot of that influence in them.
The other things, I'm
But
just
have a lot of
concerned that you're
wives
not
too.
enjoying your life to its fullest.
I am, thank you very much. I have crunchy snacks, which I keep relocating, as he pops another in his mouth. I enjoy my job, usually, until I'm stuck with folks like you. I'll be glad when I get back to London, and I'm not in places where I can probably die.
What other sorts of things do you enjoy?
Well, he'll start going off and talking about, actually, business, since he's kind of in charge of the finances a lot of times. And you can have probably a pretty nice discussion about him, about stock exchange and stocks and stuff, you know, and how the evolution of the modern business model and investments.
Leslie
and
is
stuff.
going to tune out about halfway through this.
Yeah.
Halfway
Nathan's
through,
making
do you
that
know
far.
how long Nathan is going to talk to this man?
All right, Leslie's going to tune out about 1/32 of the way through this.
It's like after 30 seconds, they talk for like 2 hours about business, you know. And at the end of it, Felix will be like, well, I thought lesser of you just until now, and it seems like at least you have a good head on your shoulders. It's just you should think with that head and a lot less with that head.
What can I say, Fieldings? I am what I eat.
He's gonna leave that. Anyway, did you even tell him
Yep.
what the plan was? Because he just left.
Nah,
no.
we didn't tell him
I
that.
mean, tell him where we're going and, like, what we've...
By the way,
generally
Fieldings,
what
pack
we've
your
learned.
bags. We are leaving.
What? Where are we going this time?
Well, back to New Delhi so that we can retrieve the crocodile.
Isn't it a black caiman?
It's a crocodile. We don't know.
I'm not an animal person.
Look, I've had a lot of time, and there's a lot of nice specials on TV
Mm-hmm.
that... Oh, fine, whatever. No, you animals. Oof.
Maybe we'll take you to a zoo. Maybe you'll enjoy that.
I guess a zoo would be nice.
Then,
But they're not open at night, and I could go on my own, though.
But do you, Fieldings?
Well, yes, I have time off. I enjoy zoos and museums and such.
See, this
And
is all
visiting
that
my
we
wife's
know.
grave.
That's not a hobby. That's not a hobby.
No, it's a vacation. I'm sure.
Have you ever considered the murder? I find it very...
Okay, what? Something weird's going on. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you are freezing.
Hello?
Hello? Something weird's going
Uh-oh.
on my end. Wait,
Wait, do you...
I'm hearing everyone.
Okay, so it's just
Candace
Tantus
is
this.
freezy.
something going on. Weird on my end. Another weird thing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Ah!
Leslie Tantus told us. He's quite distraught about this.
Let me see if I can quickly fix this. What's going on? I hope it's just internet issues. Oh, God. Oh, what the hell is eating up my thing? Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh. Wait. Are better-ish? Holy crap, that's better. Alright, well, that was a... Oh my god. Everything died. I don't know if the stream died. I don't know if we're live anymore or not. It says we are. Hello? Wait, we're back. Wait, no, maybe. For a second there, it seemed like it was returning. Wait, ooh, Technical difficulties. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what's going on now with Discord. I can't reset it. Can I reset it? Ooh. Do that temporarily. Let me shut down Discord. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. It seems that I'm getting technical issues, and I'm trying to fix them. I don't know how much you heard or did not hear. Yay! Things broke on my end. Oh boy. Am I even still live? I don't know. Let's find out if I'm still alive. Oh, hey, good. Good to know. Hey, everything's not dead now. Sort of. Well, I'm fixing Discord. Hopefully. Oh, good to know, though. So at least I could be heard. And it didn't die. The stream didn't die even amongst that. So... I don't know what happened. It looked like something in one of the maps and various things I was looking up decided to eat up all of my memory. That was a weird one. So as soon as Discord's back up and running again, because I had to shut down a whole bunch of things to get that working, I'll get everybody back on the call and we can finish up today's episode and fieldings and stuff. Ooh. Am I still in the call? I'm still in the call.
You are now.
You're back in the call.
I'm back in the call. Hey. Hey! I'm
Welcome.
not... My video's... Give me a second here.
Fuck the video.
Yeah.
So I found out that apparently, what I think had happened was like one of those maps or something that I'd opened up to like look at the world had for some reason decided to take up like 70% of my CPU.
Oh my.
Cool.
That's something.
Yeah, because I was looking at it, I was like, why is this taking up so much that I'm at 99 now? What do I have open? Like a map of India and like a site with like some information about one of those vampire characters quickly ahead. So that was weird. But we're fixed-ish now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If there's any time for, technical difficulties, it's right at the end of the stream.
yes, it's right at the end of the stream, that's true. So
Indeed.
yes, we'll worry about what's going on with fieldings and traveling to Kyrgyzstan next time.
No. To Osh.
To Osh in Kyrgyzstan.
In Kyrgyzstan, yes.
In Kyrgyzstan. But to Osh. Osh, gosh, gosh, though. God damn it.
That's just a load of tosh.
Now that we're back in business, let's just have our normal outro before something else goes horribly wrong.
I'm losing connection.
Everything died for a second there. Apparently the stream kept going, but everything died. I don't know what happened. I somehow managed to keep that going, so hey, good on me.
I guess OBS is a resilient little bitch.
Yeah.
I wish it was. Wait, hold up.
Okay.
We taking. Get that look off your face, Nathan.
I'm waiting. You said hold up.
No, just forget everything in the last 5 minutes.
I will
Anyway,
forget nothing.
let's go around and have everybody give shout-outs to who they are, where they can find you, and all that kind of stuff. Let's start with Umber.
Hey, Twitch.tv. One of the slashes, Umber Skies, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing Hollow Knight. Come check it out.
Cool. Are you psyched for the? Well, I guess you haven't finished the first one. Be psyched for the second one.
Yes, I am now. Like I saw when the announcement of the second one went live, I was like, oh, okay. I heard good things about Hollow Knight. That seems kind of cool. Having now played most of Hollow Knight, it's like, oh god, I want the next one. This is so good. Like the game is, it's just beautiful. I don't have a better way to describe it. The
Yes.
art
It is
and the music are just
It's
so
fun
incredibly
game. I like it a lot. I enjoyed that I played it. Definitely, it was one of those ones. Anyway, all right, Sue, Jess.
I am Bubblegum Viking, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, and we stream in some Lego Lord of the Rings tomorrow, probably. I'm gonna 100% that. It's like,
Oh.
I love that game. I love that game. I love collecting all the things.
there's a lot of things to collect in that, aren't there?
Oh yeah, I've completed it like 8 times on like 6 different
Wow.
devices. Like,
Wow.
and that's not just the only Lego game I have then completed to 100% many times.
That is dedication.
Yeah, I have a problem.
It's fine. It's only partially a problem. Only partially.
Only sometimes.
It's
I'm about
only
to
a
buy another
problem
copy.
if you're doing it while you're off stream too.
It's only a problem if you admit it's a problem.
Never a problem. Carpe.
I am the CarpeDM. You can find me Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Mostly Twitter, but yeah. I will be gone next week because I am going to be in the Wisconsin Dells playing a whole metric fuck ton of Shadowrun while drinking, eating, and swimming. Well, probably not while swimming, but the rest of it.
You could play Shadowrun.
I now very much want to see tabletop Shadowrun done while swimming. By the way.
You need one of those like little floating tables that you
Yeah.
can like put on it, that you can have your dice on or something.
Okay,
And, like,
can we just think about how chill that'd be? Like everyone just hanging out in a pool, bright sunny day, having some drinks.
Well,
playing
in
Shadowrun.
Wisconsin, it would be so much more than chill. It would be freezing.
Okay. Let's
And you
imagine it's the summer then.
you could have your sheet in a waterproof thing, and then you have like one of those markers you can like mark what's like changes or something on, so you can make
Yeah.
notes. Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually love this idea. That'd be the greatest way to spend a day.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Role playing pool party.
Yeah.
So, who wants to come visit me next summer?
Me.
Vacation, all we ever wanted. Vacation in Wisconsin with characters in a pool. We have a getaway. Anyway, As for myself, I'm the storyteller and host, Dracovin. And I did that wrong because of VtM, because it was D that I put it in originally while we were doing that. You can find me here daily, pretty much. I'm finishing up XCOM 2, then I'll probably finish up Graveyard Keeper, and then I don't know what I'm going to do next. I was kind of thinking about doing some Civ 6, the new stuff on, like, just some single player, but I kind of want to do some multiplayer too, but I don't know if I can find some people. I'll have to look around for that. There's a couple of games that I want to do multiplayer that I have to find people for. It's just like, I haven't. But
I'm
anyway,
a big fan of Civ 6.
the new one
It's a
looks
good
so
game.
good. Yeah. Looks in the new stuff looks so good too. Yeah, I like it a lot. But anyway, if you're looking for more role-playing game, Mad's Land on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're looking for more of this, we'll be back next week. Well, no, we won't. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I almost forgot there for a second, even though you mentioned it right in front of me. Back in 2 weeks, as we continue the adventures and head for a former Soviet state of Kyrgyzstan and Osh. So, in the search of a sword. We're just taking on you a global search for a sword.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're going all over the place with this, right?
Yeah.
And Shadowrun in a pool with those giant foam D6s.
Yes!
Could you
Oh my
imagine
God.
rolling a dice pool of 19 foam D6s?
You just have to, like, keep rolling the one, someone else tosses it back to you, roll it again.
I dropped my dice. Sploosh, sploosh. You're like just trying to wiggle wave. It's like, look out, you're gonna knock over our character sheets.
Someone gets mad, flip the table! Ah! Splash water over it.
Anyway,
That sounds awesome.
it does sound so great. Anyway, see you folks. Bye.